Scratch that. So sorry if the lighting is bad. I was trying to catch the sun before it went down, but that didn't happen. So I have my light up here and it kind of gives me this funky lines on my face. But a lot of you might not know, my name is Taylor Williams. It's pronounced Taylor, I'm sorry. But really whatever you say is fine with me. I'm from Memphis, Tennessee. I'm 17 years old and I was on TLC's Dr. Pimple Popper. So I just wanted to come on here today and kind of tell you guys the truth behind being on reality TV. I think that my experience was a lot different than other people's experience because I had a good experience. It was 100% good, like no drama, no mess, no nothing. So yeah, let me start from the beginning. June or July 2018, I was following Dr. Lee, aka the doctor behind Dr. Pimple Popper, and she posted on Instagram to her followers, if we think that we were a good candidate for the show, send in your condition and a little description about you. So that's exactly what I did. I sent it in. They got back with me in like 2 days, which was fairly quick for a TV show. So I was super excited because when I put it in, it was kind of more of a ha-ha between me and my mom. I was like, oh my, look, like, you know, I could do this. So when they got back with me, I was mad excited. So, yeah, I ended up talking to the first guy. It was different people throughout the steps. Ended up talking to the first guy and he was nice. He told me, he answered all of my questions. My big concerns were, you know, I'm broke. I don't have any money to pay for this. So what is what when it comes to the money? He told me everything I wanted to know. And the next step was about a month later and I talked to a new guy. And it was through Skype. And I showed him my ear. Oh, I'm sorry, I skipped something. If you guys don't know, I got keloids removed off of my ears. So the next step was a Skype call and I showed him my ears. He asked me questions like, why should I be on the show? Why would I be a good person for the show? Why me and not anybody else? I answered the questions and about a month, maybe 3 weeks later, he told me that I was approved to be on the show and I was super excited. I was like, what? Like, I can't believe this. So at that point, I was like, hook me up, like put me in connection with the next person, period. Like, I was extremely excited. So I got to talk to the next person, which was a producer of the show. And she told me everything I needed to know. We picked a date for them to come to Memphis, Tennessee to film. So they came. They came the day they said they would and we filmed all day. It was 8 to like 6 p.m. And at one point it was kind of overwhelming for me, not the filming, because I am a people person. If you don't know by now, I like to talk. I'm a people person, and I'm good at it. Like, that's one thing I can say and brag about is I'm good at talking. So, but the part that got me is that I did not show my ears for 3 years. I had them since I was 14. I did not show I'm 17 now. I did not show my ears for 3 years. So for me to have to show my ears and my keloids all day, that was very, very overwhelming for me. But I did it. I soldiered through it, baby. I pushed through. I said, back up, because I got this. So, yeah, they went back and she texted me and was like, hey, you know, next it's time for you to go to California to possibly have the surgery. So when she said possibly, I was like, possibly? Like, I went through all of this and you talking about some, what you mean, sis? What you mean? What she was saying is if I get to California and Dr. Lee thinks it's best for me not to get it done, it won't happen. So at that point, I was kind of down. And my parents were like, you know, she'll do it. It'll be fine. Like, even if not, like, at least you still got to have this experience. So that's what my mindset was. Even if she says she can't do it, I still got to have this experience. So that's what I kept on telling myself. That's what I was thinking of. So, oh, I'm so sorry this light keeps changing. But we got flued out. We got flued out. And when I say we, I mean me and my mom and I. But we got flued out. Period. They paid for the flight. We stayed in a super nice hotel, and We went, that was a Friday, we got flown out to California. Saturday was the procedure, and that was about 4 or 5 hours maybe. And some people seem to think that the part where Dr. Lee walks in was artificial, but it wasn't. We had already been at the doctor's office, like I said, for about 4 or 5 hours. We had already been sitting in the chair for about 15 minutes, 15, 20 minutes. So when she came in, we thought that it was just people, like, you know, it was people walking in and out, filming crew, producers. We thought it was just somebody else. When she walked in, we realized it was her, and that's when it set in, and we were like, hey. And if we didn't seem excited, we already been there for about 4 or 5 hours. So like the suspense was kind of already dead. So she was extremely nice. She was a sweetheart. She told me what was it gonna be and what it was not gonna be. We removed the keloids. We went back to the hotel. I had excruciating pain that night, but it went away. I got my stitches removed 7 days later, and it's been peaches and cream ever since. My keloids, not my keloids, the scar. The big thing with keloids is that, okay, if you don't know what a keloid is, it's basically an excess amount of scar tissue. Your scar tissue does not know when to stop growing. So when a normal person, not normal, but you know what I'm trying to say, when somebody who doesn't have keloid skin would get a scar, their skin would heal it, and it would end there. But me and my dad also, and my sister also, when we get something punctured, my dad, it's a scratch, a burn. My sister and I, it was our piercings. Our skin did not know when to stop. So the fear that I have, and Dr. Lee even mentioned, is that she put, dang, I can't talk today. She cut on my skin. This gonna be kilos for dummies, because I'm a dummy right now. She cut on my skin, and there is a possibility that my scar will overgrow again. So that's my biggest fear right now. Because this ear, the scar, if you saw it, she had a little more trouble with the smaller keloid, which is my right ear. So I'm extremely scared that this one is gonna grow back. I hope it doesn't, but I'm kind of scared it will. But anyway, they came back 4 weeks later. It was exactly 4 weeks. They came back and we filmed for the after, and I did cut all my hair off. Snip, and I cut it off. It was nothing to me. I grew my hair out for how many years? 2015, 2016, 3 years. No, I cut it off in 2016. I big chopped in 2016. I grew my hair out for 2 years. If you saw, my hair was about here. Maybe I cut it off. Snip, out, snip. And I don't regret it to this day. I don't even miss my hair at all. Like, you know, some people have like the regrets, like, oh my gosh, why did I cut my hair? I haven't had it once. I haven't thought once why I cut my hair off. I don't miss it at all. I am planning to grow it back, but I don't know. So yeah, that was my, oh, you know what? Let me hit on something else too, because y'all love to talk. I'm just playing. So, I'm not even gonna say some people, there's only a few people. The episode did put me in the limelight of I was a brat, or so they said. I was the diva, and that I bossed my mom around, which I want to clear that up completely. What it was is that, I'm not sure if anybody else has this, but when tears or something, water runs down or sits somewhere on my body for a long period of time, it starts to itch and burn. There were multiple tears coming out of my eye. It was both eyes. When I went to the other side, of the same thing, other side, same thing. So I was asking my mom, can you please wipe it because it itches? And I could not move, or I was gonna mess Dr. Lee up. My mama was the only person there to help me. If it had been anybody else, I would have been saying, can you please get it, can you please get it? Now I did say after my first tear, my makeup is about to mess up. Well, that's the part they put in. It's a TV show, and I can understand that they put in what they want to put in. I don't have to say about it. I know I don't owe it to anybody to kind of clarify it, but I wanted to, because I wanted to. So yeah, that was that. It's not that I'm a diva, and it's dang sure because I bossed my mama around. Because if you know my mama, she's not bossed around by anybody. So nah, I'm playing, but yeah, it was cool. My experience was cool. It was peaches and cream. I got a lot of positive feedback. And I'm gonna be so honest, I did not expect it because of my age, how I am. I wear makeup, I had on weave, and of course everybody has something to say about all of that. She wore a weave, she wore a full face of makeup, but what you don't know is they told me to wear makeup. They told me to wear makeup. So yeah, that was that. So if you think about being on reality TV, do it, sis. Do it. Ain't nothing to it but to do it. I'm so annoying. But yeah, my experience was good. There was nothing bad about it besides the initial of me being uncomfortable. Yeah, there was nothing bad about it. And TLC, they were very respectful. They came in, they got the job done. It was no mess, it was no drama. And everybody got along. We all got along. So yeah, if you guys have any questions, please leave them down below. I will link my Instagram and my Twitter and my Facebook, and you guys can ask me questions there. And if there are enough questions, I will answer them in a part 2 of this video. But if there aren't enough questions, I'll just answer you guys personally. And I hope you guys are looking forward. I'm looking forward to doing more videos in the future. Makeup, story times, get ready with, I said makeup. Anyway, get ready with me. What else? Videos with my boyfriend, cause we funny. And I have a whole list of stuff I want to do. But yeah, subscribe, like, don't subscribe, don't like, do whatever you want to do. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the next video. Thank you guys. Peace out.